Hi, Taylor. This one is about detaching from long-term relationship. So, detaching from long-term relationship is a process. Trust yourself. You will know when and what you need to release. You'll feel like you need to release certain things, and if you feel like you need to release something that was keeping you tied up in this toxic relationship, then just let that thing go. It's like no one else can tell you what you need to release, really. I have some ideas. You are so tied up in a long term relationship that it is a slow process to detach. Start with separating while in house. So you're basically in a separation, even if you live with this person, you're separating from them. Make sure your car is in your name. Establish your own bank account. You will probably just share food and cooking. You're going to live with this person that you're in a long term relationship with, like as if you're housemates. Like, however you feel like respectable to live with a housemate. Doesn't matter how long you were together, none of that, nothing like that matters. You'll do things like you'll wash your own dishes and laundry, and you won't offer to wash theirs anymore. You'll let them handle their own thing. That's important. Make your own weekend plans. Don't go places arriving in the same vehicle. Use two vehicles. You need to be very bold when detaching from toxic relationship because a toxic person has done everything to keep you tied up. You don't even realize how tied into this relationship you are until you start releasing things. That's why I say just pay attention to what you feel like you need to release because only you know. There's something that they're keeping you tied in that gives them some kind of a benefit. So you need to slowly let those things go. Tell them ahead of time, I'm not going to be washing your laundry anymore because we are in separation. We need to handle our own thing and just remind them they might not like it, but as long as you stay firm in your desires, it'll work out. You will have to detach from their family and friends. Take turns with the kids to make sure this person knows you are not a unit. Like you'll do something with the kids on Wednesday. They can take the kids on Friday to their event. Don't Then get some kind of a schedule going. If you can form some kind of a system, it'll be easier for everybody. Once the separation is complete, you can begin to do things as a unit on birthdays, etc. Only if the toxic person is not trying to pull you back in. So, like down the road, you can function as a unit again, but just a separate. Like go to the birthday party together and things. But in the beginning, it's not recommended. It's like a vacuum cleaner effect. They want to suck you back in and get the cycle going again, where you'll stop picking up your old habits and all of the things that you let go and you detach from and release. They'll want you to keep picking those up. And you can do this for years. You can try to detach from this person to get healthy and, pull yourself back. And they'll start to feel really nervous and it'll affect them in a negative way that they're losing things. So they'll try to pull you back in. So they're constantly trying to suck you back in. So that's what you have to be on the lookout for, ways that they can pull you back in. Because it's just one thing, and before you know it, you're back in the same old cycle again. So they're trying to cycle you back in at all times. Okay. You need to resist this. They'll bring other people in. So my grandmother hasn't seen you in so long. You know how much my grandmother loves you. Well, it's not like you don't ever have to talk to their grandmother again. Give their grandmother a call. Tell them you're thinking about them. Send them a card. But don't get pulled back in. You have to do things different. Do something different with the grandmother. Stop by and say hello by yourself. Don't bring up the separation or anything. You may always feel like you are being sucked back in or punished for detaching. This means you are doing this right. It's a good sign, actually. It means you're doing what you're supposed to do. You may do this for a while until you are ready to permanently leave. And there'll be so many steps, when it comes to leaving that you have to do. But that's like a whole different thing too. But you just want to get ready to leave. So when you leave, it's an easier exit. It's really hard to just leave a toxic person abruptly. But sometimes that's what you have to do. You can't tell them that you're leaving. You have to do all of these things, like establish your own bank account and establish a place to go. all behind the back when you're in danger. This is for when you know you can safely detach from somebody. Or this is a good way to detach from somebody who isn't safe with them being unaware that you're permanently detaching. They're not going to understand that for some reason. I don't know why. I mean, you're letting them know that you're doing it, but they don't ever actually really believe it for some reason. So that's another way to do it when you know you're not in, present danger, but you know there could be danger. So you're doing this very slow and it's a process where they're almost kind of confused. And at this time, I'll be honest with you, the toxic person is trying to replace you. They're trying to find a new person who will do the things that you need to do for them or somebody that can hurt you. And they're trying to turn all your family members away from you so that when you actually leave, you don't have the support that you need. So you have to be prepared to leave without support too. That's the other thing that needs to be on here because there's a good chance you'll have zero support. But it's okay because you're going to feel so good about not having to live the way that you've been living because that's just been the toxic relationship has been draining you, poisoning you, making you sick. So you just have like this feeling of, oh, wow, I'm actually going to be able to breathe. So you're going to get more oxygen in your body, literally, and you're going to be like, I can do this because I can breathe. I can live again. If I never do anything else, I will have this person off my back and I'll be able to breathe. If that's all you win, even that's enough at first. So if you lose everything and everybody, you'll survive. Have a good day.